Hello friends, it's Sarah from Sweet Scents from the Dollhouse. If you're new to my channel, smash that subscribe button and hang out with us. If you're a returning Waxie, where the heck did February go? I cannot believe today is the last day. I know it's the shortest month and all, but it seems like 2018 is just on fast forward. It's incredible. So today I usually do Wax Wars, but I have a boatload of videos at the end of the month, beginning of the month, so on and so forth. So stay tuned for next week. I have a Wax Wars episode coming up you won't want to miss. Instead, today I am doing part 2 of February's Dollhouse Trash. So here we go. The first two are non-wax related, just empties. I finished 2 of my Beach Nights body wash from Bath & Body Works. If you watched my, I think I did 3 or 4 SAS hauls, I'm kicking myself in the butt for not buying 10 of these. I bought 3 of everything, like the wash, the shea butter cream, and the spray. I love Beach Nights. It's, so good. I should have bought 10 of them. That's my only regret. But I don't know about you, ever since I discovered vendor wax, I already had a hardcore Scentsy addiction. And then I've developed a vendor wax addiction, which is even worse because there's a bajillion different vendors I want to order from every month. So before I would think nothing of going into Bath & Body Works and dropping like $150 on crap that I really didn't need. Now I very rarely spend like little to no money at the mall, because do you know how much wax I can buy for $150? It's a true waxaholic's way of thinking. That being said, let's get into some of these empties. My apologies, I've got a terrible cough. So first off, I'm getting rid of some of my Scentsy testers just because I do borrow bags. So I have 3 of the 2017 full-size party tester sets from spring and summer. Now I have 3 fall and winter sets. I was going to order 3 spring and summer, and I'm like, no, because I'm drowning in testers. Comment down below if you're a Scentsy consultant. What do you guys do with your full-size testers? I've been giving some out in orders, but I do a lot of my business online, so tons of my customers are ordering direct from my website. I'm not necessarily individually packing the orders all the time, so I tend to get stuck with a lot of these. So I thought it's perfectly good wax, just sitting here taking up space. I'm going to melt it. So orange clove and pomander, that was amazing. I did a scent scores on that. Pleasant surprise, because I thought, it's going to just be super boring. It is on the traditional side, but it was awesome. Hug in a mug, deadly, delicious scent. I also have done a scent scores on that one. The performance on that is seriously lacking, but if you don't mind home fragrance only lasting a couple hours, order that one because it's delicious. Scentsy's Autumn Sunset, which has been a staple in the Scentsy Fall collection for a couple years now. It's to die for. Like, if you just close your eyes and imagine what fall smells like, Autumn Sunset is it. Hollyberry Cinnamon, that was also a pleasant surprise for me. Just based on the scent notes and the title of that one, had I not smelt the tester, I would have never ordered that. Pleasant surprise. I've done a scent scores on that one. Black Raspberry Vanilla, staple in the Scentsy Classics collection. Today's the last day to order at 10% off. If you want to get your classics on, you should do that. Cinnamon Bear, I did a Wax Wars on cinnamon scents a couple weeks back. Valentine's Day, actually. Cedar Cider. This was in my top 6 recommendations that I did yesterday. That is gorgeous. If you haven't, do today. Order a 6-pack of that one. Silver Bells. I did scent scores on that one too. I love that scent. Unfortunately, it didn't perform very well in my house. Along with Christmas Cottage. That one's beautiful. The raspberry in it. Deadly. Just didn't perform well in my home. Clove and Cinnamon. Super boring. Also didn't perform very well. Love and Happiness was in my top 6 recommendations. That one as well. Like, if all you order is Glacial Ice, Love and Happiness, and Cedar Cider tonight, before the changeover, I promise you wouldn't be disappointed. I've got some Scentsy bars here. Scentsy's Spring Forward, which is March's scent of the month. If you watched my video of March's scent and warmer of the month, you're probably not very excited about this. The performance on this one, I couldn't get this to throw, hence I used a whole bar. Miss Elabella is not a happy camper. So I had to use a whole bar of this, and I still didn't get a very good scent throw off of that one. Not my favorite scent anyways, so I personally could care less, except for the fact that I'm stuck with 7 of them, because I don't think I'll be able to sell them. Scentsy's Stay a While. I'm not going to say too much about that because it's tomorrow's Throwback Thursday. And of course, my all-time favorite Scentsy bar of all time, Scentsy's Hendrix. That one's to die for. I was reading some reviews and Scentsy blogs. I think I'm the only person on the planet that is obsessed with Hendrix. Like, some of the comments and reviews from Scentsy consultants were like, laugh out loud. It's, what did the girl say? It's the perfect scent for your inner hippie. All this like crazy stuff. I don't think it's just for hippies. I think it's sexy. Do you know there's pink pepper in that? Do you know how like trendy pink pepper is in like actual colognes, perfumes? Like, Hendrix is super sexy. It's not for hippies. Next, what do we got here? Sensationals. Violet Cocktail. This one has been a struggle for me. I'm not going to warm this last cube. On cold, I love this. It smells really good, but when you put heat to it, if it was like any stronger, it would be headache inducing. The hot pink wax is kind of cool if you've got a plain white warmer, but I don't know. Just when it's warming, it's not for me. So I doubt I'll even finish that cube. I've really tried and tried to love that. Because on cold, it smells awesome, but I just can't. So that one won't be a repurchase. Sensationals Linen Closet. This one isn't available in the States. I'm looking at my local Walmart for a variety pack. A value pack of this. I want to buy a couple of them and send them to my American friends because I guess you can't get this in the States. This is an amazing performer. It is a great laundry scent. Nothing super fancy, but it's just, I don't know. It doesn't smell like Tide. I don't know how to explain it. It's one of my favorite laundry scents. It also makes a great blending scent. So that would definitely be a consistent repurchase for me. And last Sensationals is Violet Sugar. Recently I've been buying these every single time I go into Walmart. I know I haven't done a haul video, but I've got about 5 or 6 of them in my collection now. Absolutely love this scent. I think I watched a couple of YouTube reviews on this that said if you mix it with Better Home & Gardens Vanilla Cookie Crunch, it smells like Bath & Body Works Pink Petal Tea Cake. Those videos are kind of outdated, and I was wondering if perhaps like people had forgotten what Pink Petal Tea Cake smelled like, because this mixed with Better Home & Gardens Vanilla Cookie Crunch is to die for, like to die for, but it smells nothing like Pink Petal Tea Cake. Thankfully, the candle did make a comeback this Christmas season, so everyone got their Pink Petal Tea Cake fix, and hopefully now they remember what it smells like. This is out and available at all Walmarts now in Canada as well as the US. If you haven't tried that, highly recommend picking it up. But make sure you grab a couple of these as well as a couple of the Vanilla Cookie Crunch, because, oh, it's great on its own too, but put that Cookie Crunch in there, it's just deadly. So I've got some vendor wax here now. We got Me Time Melt Pumpkin Crunch Cake. This was phenomenal. I know tons of different vendors use this oil, but I don't know. This is the first one I've tried, and it was fantastic. Threw like a beast for about 4 or 5 hours, which is pretty good for vendor wax. I don't know if she has reopened. she took some time off, I think. And last I had read when I was on Facebook a couple months ago, she was considering reopening her shop. If you haven't tried her wax and she is open, consider it. Because that was awesome. I've tried a couple of her blends now. This was a Sassy Girl Aroma custom blend from my girlfriend in Portland, Oregon. It's Hello Lover, Orange Sherbet, Pink Frosted Cake. She sent this to me in these bags, and this is like 99% my fault. I should have rebagged this as soon as I received it, because she likely just didn't have enough bags when she was doing this random act of kindness. But I'm a bonehead. It was just one of those things on my, meaning to do this list that never got done. Kicking myself in the ass because this was gorgeous, and now that it's been stored in the wrong bag for 2 months, it has 0 scent left in it. It's only one little wax chunk, but all the same, it was a gift, and I should have treated it better than that. So kicking myself in the butt, but it was nice when I had first received it. The next one is Make Sense Candle Shop, which is my custom blend that I ordered through her. It was shaving cream and olive branch. She uses polypropylene bags, but they don't seal, so that doesn't have any scent left in it. What else do you have? Southbound Soap Company's Vintage Christmas, which is ribbon candy, spiced tea, a hint of cinnamon, flower shop at Christmas. This probably was fantastic, but again, Southbound has these like fold over bags that stick and it doesn't seal all the way. Like, I know Rachel's wax is deadly, super strong, amazing. These hardly smell at all, so instead of putting them in like my melting basket, I should have just thrown them out, because I know these don't have scent in them. I'm not going to put them in my warmer. It's just a waste. The next one is from a company called Galaxy Candles. This is maple cheesecake, and I'm not sure if it's the fact that it's palm wax, or sorry, this is palm maple cheesecake, and I'm not sure if it's the wax or if it's the fragrance in here. It was a not great big, but it was a half decent heart shape, and I tried to cut it in 3 different pieces. I've tried blending it with stuff. I can't get over the smell of this. It must be the cheesecake. The cheesecake fragrance oil combined with the type of wax this is, I don't know. I've got like a sour chemical note to it. So I'm just tossing that one out. I even tried blending it with like some of my Barrett's Wax Crafts, because Josh has got some like very rich but not too sweet bakery scents. Like, all it did was ruin my Barrett's wax. So I'm like, no, just throw it out, Sarah. Enough's enough. Same thing with the Purple Fox. This was in a D-stash. I don't think that this is a proper polypropylene bag, because these have like 0 scent left to them. There was 2 more in here. I tossed 2 in the warmer and there's no scent. So those are going in the garbage. Enough of keeping wax that doesn't work or has no scent left in it. This one is from Tallulah and Poe, Unicorn Dreams. This was gifted to me in a random act of kindness from my sweet friend Carrie in St. Thomas. Recently, another YouTuber did, like, Tallulah and Poe reached out to her to do a review. She sent her a whole bunch of wax melts, which was kind of cool. I'm waiting to see the warm review on it, but I commented, unfortunately, like, I had tried like 5 or 6 of the scents, and it doesn't smell. Like, it doesn't have a cold throw or a hot throw. But the YouTubers was like, no, this stuff all smells super strong. So sure enough, the owner of this company, Kate, chimed in, and she said recently she discovered how to put more fragrance oil in her wax. And I was like, oh, well, that's good. I probably would have figured that out before I started to charge people money. But I hope it works out for her. I don't know that I will be purchasing from Hellllloooo Co, but we'll see. You never know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe if I got some on a D-stash or something and tried out the new version of Hellllloooo Co. I don't know. Cross your fingers. It would be nice if I had like a local Canadian vendor to order from, because it does get like wicked expensive. I love my American vendor wax, but when you think about the exchange, I don't pay the customs and duty on it. I literally smuggle wax across the border. I don't give a shit if it's illegal or not. Like, I'm not paying custom and duty. Like, fuck you, customs. Fuck you. I'm not. I think it's just, no. I refuse. Can you imagine the day I get caught smuggling wax across the border? Of all things to get caught for. But anyways, it would be awesome if we had like a really wicked Canadian vendor that I could save myself some money and the hassle, but whatever. I'm not complaining. I had 1 coin of Vintage Chic Scents, Annabelle Doll, State Fair, and Sugar Cookie. The scent notes of this one are cranberry, strawberry, pomegranate, funnel cake, powdered sugared strawberries. I know I've discussed, when I first found vendor wax, I swore that this was going to be my #1 vendor. Kirby's scents on cold are amazing. Everything she does is so creamy and decadent, and it smells fantastic, but it does not throw in my house whatsoever. I will not wait a year for things to cure. Like, I think that that's such nonsense. This one is actually 2 years old. It was poured in January of 2016. Still didn't throw. So, I don't know. What is it? Like, with Kirby's wax, you gotta wait a year for it to cure, and then you have to melt it within a certain time frame because it takes a year to cure and it goes bad after a certain time? Like, nah. Save it, Bubba. Ooh, we had a candle. This one is Seagrass from Bath & Body Works. Gracie picked this one out. I really wish we had chunked this. It actually had a nice burn on it. It did get a little smoky and sooty at the bottom, but it was pretty good. The performance on this, it had a nice hot throw. It was gorgeous. Didn't smoke up. Didn't get too nasty. There's a little teeny tiny bit of soot in there. But hey, it was Gracie's choice. She decided to, she wanted to burn this one in the front foyer, and that's fine. I prefer to chunk these because then you get 14.5 ounces of delicious wax. No smoke, no soot, no nothing. And it lasts a lot longer. Like, I think we burnt this one, and it did well. But I mean, you get maybe, what, 12 hours burn time out of a Bath & Body Works candle now? Nuh-uh. I would much rather chunk it and get like 50 hours of melt time out of 14.5 ounces or whatever it is. But hey, that's just my thought anyways. Sassy Girl Aromas, Radiant Red Maple type. Apparently this was a Bath & Body Works candle once upon a time. It's become like a unicorn, almost like Pink Petal Tea Cake. I don't know too much about Bath & Body Works trends, histories, so on and so forth. But I know that this was a well sought after candle, and Julie found fragrance oils. So I never tried the candle, so I can't say if it's a perfect dupe. I went after this Radiant Red Maple type specifically because I was in search of a dupe of Scentsy's Apple S'mores. I'm not sure. Maybe Scentsy's Apple S'mores was supposed to be a dupe of Radiant Red Maple. They are very, very similar, and I love them both. I love Scentsy's Apple S'mores a little bit better, but this is amazing. This will be a staple in my collection for sure. I'm not even like really crazy about ordering from Julie on a consistent basis, but that's on her website right now, and I think I'm just going to go in and place an order for 5-10 bags of it and just be done with it. So what's next? Oh, I hope it's still on there anyways. It was on there 2 days ago, so I got to check that out. Okay, let's get through these last couple ones. Super Tarts. Bellatrix, this I received on D-Stash. It is like super, super squishy, so it's old. Didn't affect the scent of the wax. I really didn't like this to begin with. It is pink sugar and Trick cereal. Turns out I love this. I would definitely consider reordering that. I would only need one. I don't need like 5 or 6 of them, but I'm super happy I tried it and learned to love it. Look at how squishy these are compared to a new clam. Like, these are on the softer side, but yeah, just over time, it must be something in the fragrance oils that start to eat away at the clamshell. But to my nose, it doesn't affect the wax at all. Super Tarts Belle, love this. This is so good. It's Beauty and the Beast, which is her Magically Delicious Lucky Charms blend, blackberry combined with tea and cakes. Love it. That's a staple in my collection. I think I've got 4 or 5 of those left. There's No Place Like Home, which is blackberry jam, vanilla buttercream, Twinkies, and butter cookies. This is an amazing bakery scent. If you are a bakery fan and not sure what to order in the spring and summer, you want some spring and summer bakery, listen, I didn't even like bakery really until I got into vendor wax, and then I found Super Tarts and my life changed. Super Tarts has got something for every day, every season, you name it. This would make a perfect bakery scent year-round. Not too heavy, and I think that blackberry jam note to it would transition very well into the spring and summer. This is Umbrage from the Harry Potter collection, obviously. This is tea and cakes, sugar-dusted roses, and cotton candy. I don't get the cotton candy. I don't necessarily get tea and cakes either. The top note, primarily to my nose anyways, is the sweet rose scent. But because it's blended with the tea and cakes, it's super, super, super unique. I love this. I have one more in my collection. Super happy I tried it. This is another one that I don't think I would need 6 of, but I'm happy I tried it. And I think I'm going to start collecting Super Tarts. Like, I want a collection. I want one of everything. I love it, love it, love it. I have yet to find something that I don't like. Like, I really thought the 2 that I received on a D-Stash, Bellatrix and Wicked, which is pistachio, toasted marshmallow, and sugar cookies. I thought those 2 at first were gross till I started melting them. No, I like everything. Do I love those 2? No, but I like them. Still, have yet to find one thing from Super Tarts that I don't like. Last one is Super Tarts Sleepy Beauty, which is lavender cream, rose jam, and birthday cake. Love this. This is amazing. Bedtime scent. You would have to really know that you like Lush's rose jam to get down with this. If you're not a fan of Lush's rose jam, you definitely won't like this because this is primarily rose jam. Then you get a little bit of the lavender cream. It's so good. Anyhow, I need to fly. Miss Arabella is super tired and she's ready for bed. Me too. So that's it. That's the Dollhouse trash for February. Bye for now.